All right, let's get this party started, guys. The first thing I wanted to do, people have been going a little kooky, a little crazy about Twitch e-girls. And I found this video from Cheaply. I remember I reacted to another video of his. You guys should probably watch his video instead of mine, obviously. But you're here to hear my commentary because I'm the coolest guy in the world. But anyway, I want to talk about it. I have some opinions. We're going to bounce off this video. So let's start this video, and then we can bounce.
And I'm not joking. Literally,
hey,
Twitch is literally, and I'm not joking, literally a cam girl website at this point.
Listen, if you think that, probably haven't gone to cam girl websites. Now, I've been on there, man. I've been seeing some wild stuff. I've been seeing some wild stuff.
Super chatted $1.31. Happy birthday, Daddy.
Thank you.
What's it like to be 80?
Bro, if I was 80, I'd look real good. Fortunately, I'm 33, so I don't. Yeah, I've seen a lot of the stuff on Twitch. It's getting a little risque. You know, in my opinion, that has something to do, kind of ish, or it's related to why they opened up dual streaming with YouTube, which I will set up eventually. As of right now, I want to get a better computer before I do that. It's not the worst thing in the world. I think that Twitch, like a lot of social medias, shows you what you may want to see. And so if you're a young man, it might know you want to see titties, and you might be seeing more of it than other people. Let's be real. Let's just be honest, okay? But I do think that there are a lot of that kind of stuff on there, and I don't think Twitch can get rid of them because, like I said, I think that part of the reason that they're opening up is because they're seeing that Twitch is kind of hitting not like a fall off horrible, they're gone forever, but they've had their time in the sun. There are competitors now. Kick is a reasonable competitor. Rumble does kind of exist, and I think YouTube is a really solid, just kind of decent competitor. I prefer the audience on YouTube. I kind of like YouTube streaming better, to be honest with you. I have it's just more diverse audience. I get some of the edgy young guys, and I get some older women and whatnot, but yeah, I don't really care, though. I don't think it's the end of the world, but let's see what we got here. I see a lot of people are very upset. Yeah, I don't think Twitch cares either. No, probably not.
We're going to get into it later into the video because I don't want to show it just so early, but stick around. Twitch is, objectively speaking, a sinking ship. And the only reason that they really...
Kind of. I said something similar. I don't think that they're going to be like... I don't think this is like the end of the world for them. Look at TikTok. It's full of titties, too. You know what I mean? Like, if anything...
Brady Fox super chatted $1.99. Happy B-Day, Papa.
Thank you.
You don't look a day over 20.
Thank you. I appreciate that. If anything, the titties are keeping us... the buoyancy of the boobs are keeping Twitch afloat. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, look at that. These. It's kind of true. It's almost like the porn subsidy. So
haven't sunk completely to the likes of Kick, YouTube, or Rumble is quite honestly because Kick and Rumble just aren't there yet. I don't think
Rumble will ever be there. It's really just a platform for edgy people. Kick looks like it could actually compete because they're using gambling to subsidize their shit, and so they give a higher split to people. But maybe Twitch should use those boobies like Kick uses gambling. YouTube just kind of exists. It just needs to be consistent. It doesn't need to be the best. It just needs to be the best consistently. It just needs to be consistent. That is their best.
They'll ever really be there. I hope that they will, but who knows? And as for YouTube, they've shifted their focus kind of away from streaming. I think obviously they're still pushing it, and
I don't think they've necessarily shifted I don't think they've ever shifted their focus to streaming. Like they just kind of like, hey guys, we do streaming and it's not bad. And it's like, okay, and I use it. It's that audience that's nice. It's the fact that like random people can see your stream if they prefer streaming.
They clearly want it to succeed and stuff, but whereas a couple of years ago, Twitch was kind of a rival to YouTube, and YouTube kind of wanted to dominate that live streaming space.
Is that true? I didn't see it that way, but
I think YouTube's kind of seen that they're...
Thank you so much, you hair, for the 1 month medium set. Booty gang, pooty tang. Love it.
There's a bigger rival for them to deal with, and that's TikTok, and that's why you see so much short-form content being pushed on.
TikTok is interesting. TikTok... there's a lot of streaming and they throw it in your feed, and it does I see it sometimes, and sometimes I'll watch for a bit. I don't think the views are as permanent. I don't think that most people are on their phones sitting there and going, staring at a stream. That's the beauty of, I think, a lot of, TikTok, you're doing TikTok. You're trying to just scroll through different stuff. So sitting on somebody's stream isn't necessarily going to happen. But there's still, I guess some people do. But a lot of people will try to redirect you to their Twitch. But yeah, TikTok is coming on a little strong. They're not bad. They might even, I don't know if they're going to compete with YouTube, but they're really pushing medium form content. So that 1 to 10 minute form, that's where they're monetizing now. I believe that at the end of the year they're phasing out their short form monetization content. You obviously can still post it, and I will, but they're only going to really monetize longer form stuff. You have to watch, like, I think that the rule is it has to be a minute plus or a minute to 10 minutes because that's their maximum, and people have to watch for at least 5 seconds and you get paid. So which I think is somewhat how YouTube started. I think TikTok is slowly trying to weasel its way into being a YouTube competitor. So
on YouTube nowadays, and how it's become really, really easy for short form content to make money on the platform. And with YouTube taking their foot off the gas pedal when it comes to live streaming and focusing more on shorts, Twitch has kind of been able to settle into the
YouTube shorts are great. They pay really, really insanely fucking well. Again, they're phasing out the YouTube, Twitch's, or excuse me, TikTok's short form content pay, and I don't know how the long form one is, but it was like $30 per million for the short form. Instagram's like $15 per million. I get paid on there, but it's like, okay, it's kind of cool. YouTube's like $130 a million views. It's crazy. So you can really do well on those short form content. That's why I have my Papa Guts Clips channel. You know, trying to get that going. It's actually going all right.
This mediocrity position that they find themselves in. And in order to make money with a platform that doesn't really target ads very well, but pushes ads very hard, we're beginning to see Twitch day by day.
Yeah, it sucks because I feel like there's times where I'll click on somebody that I've never watched before on Twitch if I'm ever feeling like looking at Twitch, and then I get like an ad and I just turn it off. It's just too intrusive.
They essentially become chatterbait. If you're not aware of what chatterbait is, just look up any ad on the
let me look at it up on my screen right now.
Yeah, PH website. Look, I don't make the rules with what's allowed on Twitch and all that. Okay, I know at one point it was a gaming website. Now it's a variety content website. I just feel like what I'm about to show you might be a little over the edge.
Probably not.
Just
there's a little bit of a weird gay. All right, let me start that over. It's a little weird how pearl clutchy I would say like the young men commentary bros are about titties on Twitch. You know, there's this narrative that like titties are gonna ruin the world. That like, oh, we're so pure kind of a thing. Meanwhile, GTA's on there, people are fucking shooting cops. Which, by the way. Based? No. Yeah, to me, it's like, I don't know. It's like, where does this weird moral kind of, how do we get here? I like boobs. They're cool. I don't think that's an issue that boobs are on the internet. I looked at boobs when I was like 12, 13. Young boys like boobs. I loved boobs. The issue isn't the fact that boobies exist. It is the pipeline, right? So when I used to look at the, pornography, the issue wasn't that boobs were in my face. The issue was that it was so easy to get to like real crazy intense stuff. I'm 13 years old watching fucking showers of gold. I don't know how I got there. You know what I mean? But on Twitch, it's not like inside of Twitch's website itself that you're going to really get to an extreme creator because you can only do so much. It's like opening up your dad's, nudie magazine. Look, some boobs. You really can't go anywhere. So I don't really think it's a big deal. Boys always seeking out that stuff. I used to take a Macy's catalog and I used to just sit in the bathroom and look at it before I knew how to tug it. You know what I mean? Because I didn't learn that skill. Nobody taught me that skill. If they did, that probably means I was violated. So I guess it's a good thing I wasn't taught that skill. But I'm just sitting there looking, and I'm like, well, this is doing something to me. I don't know what it's doing, but I've got something going on in my body. That's how I felt.
A little over the edge. So, ladies and gents, without further ado, let me introduce you to Morgpie. Now, Morgpie is a very interesting...
Let's see if there's any updates on Morgpie. Okay. Twitch.tv. What is her name? Morg? Pie? How do you spell her name? How do I see these boobs? I don't know how to see this. What's going on here? How disappointing. There's like no boobs in my For You page. What happened, dude? I remember when there used to be boobies everywhere. The heck is this? Oh wait, I'm on following. I'm on my page. All right, she's bordering it, whoever that is. All right, we're getting a little thirsty here. Maybe a little bit here. We're definitely getting thirsty here. Who are these people?
Okay, plank time.
Oh yeah, this was thirsty.
Get in a plank. Get in a plank.
Damn. Wait, what was she doing?
Okay, plank time. Again, start doing.
Oh, this is a clip.
Like this. People get like that.
Wow. This is fucking. What the hell? Dude, what is happening here, dude? Feature clips that you'll like? Just 1 second. This is only intended for certain audiences.
You know, that I'm just a, just a girl. Fusion, I'm gonna time you out for that one. I gotta time out.
Holy fuck, guys. I just realized that Black Lives Matter. Holy shit. What the fuck? Okay. It's a little crazy on here. It's a little crazy on here, dude. This is a little crazy. This is a little crazy. Okay. I'm looking for Morgpie. But you know what? I think we're getting a little distracted. Let's just continue.
Content
Let's
creator.
just
They,
continue.
I mean, you know what? No, content creator. They make content. Okay. Might not be
Okay.
suitable for all ages, but they make content. So, if you guys are wondering who Morgpie is, this is a person who I actually found out about because during the super mega debacle.
Oh, was she the asshole? One of the assholes, like, virtue signaling and like pushing a false narrative about Super Mega?
She came out in support of Lex.
Whatever happened?
And essentially echoed some of the stories and decided to
bullshit.
give her perspective on her relationship with Ryan, somebody who she had a one-night stand with, nothing else. And funny enough, I have a message to show you. Yeah, I felt a bit sour about it, to be honest, because I'm not really a hookup person either. Loki caught me with some feels, and I felt...
Bob, imagine your 13-year-old drooling over that when they're supposed to be watching Nick E30. That's what I think. I think we need to push more Nick A30. That would be like on my list of stuff that my kids can watch, you know?
used afterwards, but shit happens, and that's on me, so I don't harbor any ill will towards you. By the way, this person that's saying that they're like not into hookups is like a literal porn star. Like, you can literally go onto the PH website and like check out her videos. If you
Is that verifiable? What is her name on there? Cream Pie? Gotta delete my oh my goodness. Oh my god. You guys can't see this, right? Wow. Well, just because she does that kind of content it looks like the same guy. Jesus. What the fuck? Is this her? Nah, that's crazy. That's wild. Yeah, just because she does it doesn't mean that she's into doing a bunch of different guys. It looks like the same guy over and over again. This is wild. Wait, let me see this. Oh my god. Wait, we might be able to find her Twitch.
$1 for Doctors Without Borders today.
Wow. A little excessive.
you wanted to for free, like, I don't even gotta pay you a nickel to see it. That's crazy. And you're saying you're not into hookups.
What a
Anyways, that's the
deal
text that she sent to Ryan.
Like I said, you could do OF and like it doesn't necessarily mean what the hell. Oh, they banned her. They banned her, dude. They got rid of her. I got to make sure not to click one of these links because oh shit. They banned her. I mean, it's a little much. I get the boobs are fine, but it looks like she's naked.
Someone who she would openly criticize afterwards, and I don't know, it's fun. She doesn't harbor any ill will, apparently. Now, we're about 2 minutes in, so I think I can kind of pull up what we're talking about. Yeah, okay, that's enough. Basically, this is just allowed to be on Twitch, and she will, like, openly, like, bounce them and shit. Which
Can you
is
show
just,
me?
It's so strange. Like, I don't...
Are you able to show us that?
I don't have an issue with, you know... Like, I think it should be legal to do sex work, and I think it should be fine to be a porn star.
I think it depends on the type of sex work. There's a conversation to have about how, like, in my opinion, OnlyFans isn't, like, really sex work. It doesn't come with nearly the same struggles as doing, like, legitimate porn or prostitution, obviously. But that's for a different day.
Shit like that, you know? Like, obviously, you're going to deal with
That's for Brittany Simon to watch this video, get upset with me, and decide that she wants to have a conversation about it.
societal consequences. Maybe you're...
I'll debate all the OnlyFans girls, 10-on-1, in a room oiled up.
you. Maybe your family won't speak to you. You know, it's kind of gross.
Just kidding, I'm married. Shh.
Like, I think it's fine to be working in a, you know, gross industry. But when I'm
guess.
seeing this
Why is it grow? What do you get? What do you look at? You don't look at porn? Come on. What do you do? It's not really that gross. I mean, the stuff I watch is fucking gross. It's terrible. It's terrible. She was banned 24 minutes ago? Oh my God. Free my girl. Well, she's already looking pretty free. So he's got him freed out already.
This person like being so like openly sexual on Twitch, which I know she's labeled it as 18 plus, but like,
what the fuck?
this is insane.
That's crazy. That's a little much, dude. That's a little too much. Dude, you can see everything almost. My imagination doesn't really have to work on itself. This is wild.
Like, what are we doing here?
Oh my God.
Like, I can't even list every content creator that is.
It's silly though, because like as much as that's over the line, it's weird that people complain about it. I'm not talking about him. I've seen people complain on like other platforms and whatnot. But like, why are you complaining about it? You know what I mean? Like, is Twitch like this purest place, you know?
Been banned off of Twitch, you know, I Show Speed, Aiden Ross,
Yeah.
Dr. Disrespect. Like,
Yeah,
there's so
yeah.
many content creators that get banned off Twitch for very, like, stupid reasons. And maybe it's time for me and you.
I don't really know why they were banned off of them. I do know that Aiden Ross is fucking spiraling. He said Aiden Ross, right? This motherfucker's crazy. So it's like, it goes a little beyond this.
Guys to realize that Twitch just isn't a platform for people like us that want to watch content, but rather it's a
Well, there's plenty of regular content there.
platform for people that.
My question is, are you seeing that? Hey, listen, the first you ever hear of whoever smelt it, dealt it? Well, the first person to post Morgpie jiggling her tits on Twitter, that guy, that was something that he enjoyed. The algorithm knew he wanted it. It's like when you're scrolling through Instagram and you see like the most targeted direct like McDonald's ad and you're like, fuck, I do want the McRib. I want the McRib. I'm just kind of talking to the phone. I wish the McRib was back in New York. Is the McRib back? Hello, McRib. Hopefully they bring the McRib back now. It's kind of like that. You know, you're getting what you want to see.
Kind of want to watch softcore porn, I guess, and interact with, you know, attractive-ish women and, you know, pay a little bit of money to talk to them. But obviously, this being such a controversial clip, when it was posted to Twitter, it got some interesting responses. And just so we're all on the same page.
What the fuck is going on, dude? Oh my God. Jesus Christ. 13-year-old me would be going crazy right now. This would be my dream.
Many women are playing this really crazy game of oiling up their tits.
I would too, dude. If it's making me money, I don't care. I'm a goblin, bro.
And you get tweets like this from
Oh
Denims.
my God, dude. The armpits too. It's crazy. Fuck. It's a little self-report, but you guys already knew. It's wild, dude. This is crazy. I feel like a disgusting old man right now. I feel like I make women uncomfortable. That's how I'm acting, I feel. This is so fucking weird. But, you know, yeah, I'm obviously in person. I'm very reserved. It's all character, guys. I don't think any of the things I say on stream. It's a completely different person.
Do straight men even like women? And it's
Kind of based.
an interesting question because do straight men even like women?
The answer is no. Straight men do not like women. We put up with them because we want to have sex with them. Okay?
I don't know. Who knows? It's a great question to ask. I rephrase.
That's why it would be so much better if there was women with the body of a woman, but the mind of a man. You don't have to deal with the bullshit anymore. Some would say those are available. I'm a big advocate of that community. For that reason alone. For that one reason alone. You know?
Phrased it to be a little bit more contextually accurate. As I see it, it should be, do Twitter users even like sex workers? Because ultimately that's what we're talking about. We're not talking about women, and we're not talking about
just mostly
straight
women.
men. We're talking about
We actually are.
sex workers, women that are playing.
We're talking about like women sex workers and like young men. It's usually like the edgier kind of guys.
Playing this Twitch game as like close to the line as possible
Right.
in order to be making porn without making porn, and
Kind of like what Rosa Parks did. She pushed the line. She said, "I can sit here." She pushed that line, and look now. Now black people still sit in the back of the bus because it's cool, but they choose to. And then they wouldn't let me sit back there with them, even though that was the cool part of the bus. Because I wasn't cool enough. Whatever, dude. Not a big deal. I didn't even care. I moved on. I haven't...
Getting attention without getting banned, and then people on Twitter seeing it, seeing a platform that they loved at one point falling apart a bit, and criticizing it, because a lot of these people on Twitter don't realize that this is actually happening, and when they see it, yeah, it's a bit jarring. Not to mention that obviously a company like Dexerto knows that if they report on this, that people will, you know, click on it.
So Dexerto. You guys were jacking off to that. Interesting.
Reason that these women are doing it to begin with, having your tits out, whether you.
I guess before what I said when it has like that pipeline, I guess the pipeline is still there a little bit. If you have if you're in your bio it says your OnlyFans, that pipeline does exist a little bit, but usually the OF stuff is not that graphic, so I don't think it's going to desensitize you in the way that unfortunately it happened to me as a youngster. So
you are attracted to it or not attracted to it will cause some sort of reaction, and
of course
it's relatively salacious. For me, the success that these women are seeing is incredible. It makes me think about like the people that are watching this content, and you know, obviously I'm not going to act like I'm innocent, like I'm some guy that doesn't watch any of the PH videos. Obviously I do. I think many people do, and I think you can do so.
Pornhub is a little lame. I'd say go check out something a little better. Okay.
Healthily. But I think the type of person that is watching a Twitch stream of some person that's half naked, that's taking your donation money and talking to you, it's a parasocial relationship.
That's like all, yeah, it's like all content. It's the same thing if like you're taking their money and talking to you over a video game. It doesn't matter, you know?
That is fucking weird. It's kind of gross.
Really.
I don't have a problem with, like, you know, obviously I'm going to criticize the women for doing it and shit because I don't think it belongs on Twitch, but
who cares?
I think also
I don't think it's that big of a deal.
That it's kind of insane to think about how lonely these men are to stoop so incredibly low to the...
That part I agree with, yeah. What do we do about that? You know, listen, I think the male loneliness problem comes down a lot to the internet. I think that young boys and young men, they can jerk off the porn so they don't have to go out and have social interaction to see beautiful women. And I think that they playing a ton of video games is removing their ability to have one-on-one human connection. I understand that you might be friends with people you play with online, but it's just not the same as being in person. There's less incentive to go out and look for women, and by the time, you know, it's too late, you're, you know, a 30-year-old virgin, you're like, why don't women talk to me? Because you don't go to a place where women will talk to you, asshole, you know? You don't go to those places, and then you don't try to make yourself appealing to women because you're not in that social atmosphere. Going out into public and getting rejected, if you handle rejection well, gives you the feedback loop of like, oh, I need to act this way or I need to act better in some capacity. And so, like, I think a lot of it has to do with the internet, young men not going out anymore. I think that's a majority of the problem, honestly, more than anything else. I think the internet, and I love the internet. I'm just saying that there needs to be a better relationship with it, a healthier relationship.
Point where you're donating money just to have women say your name? Like,
yeah,
I can't even imagine. I'm not joking. No shame. If you are someone who watches this content, get in contact with me. Send me an email.
What are you gonna jerk off with the guy?
Tell me about it. Leave a comment, whatever. I am actually willing to interview you. I would really like to know why you watch this content, what we can do to fix your life, and maybe you don't want to change. Maybe this is what you like. You know, I don't know. I would love to talk to somebody who is into this stuff because it's so strange to me. Like,
this guy's like, oh, I wish I had a friend that was into this stuff. Yeah, come on, bro. I feel like you do it. I feel like you've done it before. I've never actually done it on Twitch before because that's like weird, you know, but. Come on.
It almost feels degrading. Like you have to pay money just for acknowledgement. Like,
I guess, yeah.
I get it if you're.
You know, that's definitely true to it. There's also the aspect. I don't think that this is like not even a joke. There are men who donate money to women or in some sex work capacity because they're lonely and they're like losers that can't get social interaction. There's also men who do it because there's almost a feeling of power of sounds so fucked up, but of giving women money to do something that you told them to
Project
do.
Possum super chatted $1.99.
I'll just being honest.
Hello, Daddy Belly.
Yeah.
This is my first stream.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that. Project Possum.
_blossoms_ super chatted
Kiss.
$5. Papima literally fiending for a racist remark. Please do the thing where you hate on minorities. I love it when you do that.
Why is this the
Also,
new meme?
first time in stream.
Oh my god! Why is the meme going from "Hey, it's the first time I stream" to like "I love you being racist"? I'm not like I make some jokes, but I'm not. I don't know if I like that meme. That's crazy.
Like favorite
Crazy.
commentary YouTuber, you see them stream, you want to support what they're doing, you want to talk to them, but this feels, it doesn't feel, it is.
Listen, let's be absolutely honest here. Let's say commentary YouTube or commentary content creators and softcore porn. That's what we're doing. Who really is worse for society? For society? I'm just saying. And you say, Papa, how hypocritical. No, it's not. I know I'm part of the fucking problem. I don't care. One thing I don't do is sensationalize. Okay, I like to think I have a little more grounded fun. But still, commentary YouTube, which I am part of in some capacity, fucking toxic cancer. Literally. Boobies, not so bad. Frankly, I think that we're worse. I think that we're worse for society than tits. I think that we are so much worse. Somebody cleanses of all of us. Not even like, oh, the edgy guys, or all of them. Get rid of all commentary YouTube. All of them. The boys, the girls, the gays, the straights, the non-binaries, the fat people, especially them. Just kidding. We're all terrible. We're all fucking terrible, dude. Okay, we're rotting the brain and the mind of the youth. It's a problem. It's worse than these twitchy girls.
Twitchy girls. Like objectively, overtly sexual. Like there's no two ways about it. There's no, oh yeah, I like her streams because her personality. Or
I like her personality.
I really like it when she talks about the news. I really like it when she talks about political topics. Like
I like when she talks about the nudes. I mean, you got Hassan literally running the. I'm not even getting into Hassan's perspective, but you got him acting a little crazy, getting exposed by Willard McIntyre. Who's really worse for the youth, Hassan or tits? I love tits.
This is not what this person does. This person, they dance with their arms up so their tits come up a bit because they're saggy. Like,
oh, love sagging tits. Fucking beautiful.
That's just what happens. Also,
beautiful. Dude, listen, you guys are sleeping on armpits too. I'm just saying. You criticize me all you want. You guys are youngsters. When you get old, when you get full of testosterone, you get a hunger in you. It changes you. Let me tell you something. You hit 30, you get the hunger. You get a hunger inside of you. You go from like, oh, I like that girl. She has nice boobs, to like, oh, let me fucking slick her and sniff her armpits, dude. Let me get those sagging titties. Let me get those gray hairs. Let me fucking pick them out of my teeth. You know what I mean? I don't want you to shave anymore. I'm a man. All right? You know who else is hairless? Children. So I don't want you to be hairless, bitch, you know? It just happens. It's just fucking, it's what happens, man. You're going to, oh, bro, Papa, you're so weird. It's going to happen to you. It's going to happen to you, and you're going to look back and go, damn, this guy was right. Don't you lose testosterone as you shh? Talking. Stop talking. Thank you so much, Blasito98. Hopefully I'm saying that right for the small guy. Hey, Papa, first time viewer catching the stream. Fuck. I read this stuff before I even I say it out loud before I read it. You know what I mean?
In case I haven't made my point clear, when it comes to sex work, I think, first of all, like the people that are saying, oh, there should be no shame in sex work, like, I disagree. There's always going to be shame in any line of.
Here's the thing. I don't think that you should shame people for doing sex work. Okay, listen. Hear me out. There are some things in life that you should feel ashamed about doing, but you should not be shamed for doing it. So if you got to do OF for some cash girl or guy, maybe you should feel a little shame doing that, but nobody should shame that person for doing that. Okay? Another instance, food stamps. You should feel ashamed for being on food stamps, but you should never shame somebody for it. Because that shame should be a motivating factor to change your situation. I'm talking about productive shame. You know, if you're a fat guy, you should be a little ashamed of yourself for being fat. I am, to help you get healthier. But you shouldn't shame fat people. And I think that's something that I think makes sense to me. Okay? Unless you're a single mother, you should feel ashamed of yourself. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, dude, about that part. But I think shame can be very productive, so.
Work that you're in, you know, certain people get shamed because they took a 9-to-5 and gave up on their dreams. Certain people get shamed because they show their pussy online. Certain people get shamed because they get fucked in the ass for money. You know, it's...
The fuck? So specific, man. You feeling a little shamed?
I don't have really a big issue with, you know, shaming people on the internet or making jokes or whatever. Obviously,
I like jokes. I'm cool with that.
You know, it's a bit sad to like shame a family member, for example, if they're like
always shame your family.
Working a 9-to-5 and give up on their dreams.
I mean, I don't understand the dreams thing. I don't think that there's shame in like giving up on your dreams. I think that there's that to me, I communicate that as like you're becoming a productive member of society. Like you understand that like you have to make money and work and be a productive person. I don't. That's not really like a shame thing. Why would you shame somebody for working a 9-to-5?
That's pretty sad.
Nobody deserves shame for that.
But like,
why is that sad? What's happening here? What is this? I'm super confused right now. What's happening?
If they're like working a 9-to-5 and give up on their dreams, that's pretty sad. But
why is that sad? Most people are not going to achieve their dream. Like it's cool to have a dream, but like what's like? Oh, I dream of living in a castle. Like you know what I mean? Like what do you? I want to be a music guy. Probably not going to happen. I want to be a basketball player. It's probably not going to happen. Have a plan B. Okay.
Like if you fall out of contact with your daughter because she ends up being somebody who does this type of content,
oh, then you're a scumbag loser. Like if you fall out with your daughter because she does porn on OnlyFans, like you're a fucking asshole dad. You're just a shit father. You can be a little embarrassed by that. That's okay. You can feel some shame. That's okay. But you're gonna lose contact with your kid because they do porn. You know, you're a fucking loser. Honestly, that's just a fact. That's a fact. That's ridiculous. Grow up. You know what I mean? Life's not perfect.
I wouldn't be like, wow, you're such a bad guy. I can't believe
I would be.
Did that.
I'd be, you're a scum fuck piece of shit. Sorry. You're a loser. Oh, my daughter does OnlyFans, so I gave up on her. Why? Not a drug guy. I hope my daughter, I'd rather my daughter do OnlyFans than be a fucking drug addict. You know what I mean? You can be embarrassed, but you're going to give up on your daughter? You're going to give up on the child that you birthed from your penis? Because she shakes her tits online? I would just tell that bitch, you better be making money. I would say you better be making enough money to take me and your mother on vacation. Then I won't be embarrassed anymore. You give me that Disney money. Yeah, oh, wow. It's nice to see you back in Disney. How'd you get here? My daughter shook her tits. What can I say? Okay. But yeah, I think it's pathetic to just like to you could not like it, but to like disconnect from it. It's just like what a waste. You know, you raised your daughter and she didn't turn out like what you would consider perfect, so you're gonna fucking throw her away. I don't like that. I think that's you know, as a person, you know, you should be a good father. I think that's, you know, deal with that shit. Shouldn't disconnect over it.
I can't believe that you saw one of those videos and looked at her differently, you know?
Why the fuck would you watch it?
Blossoms super chatted $2. Just call this dude a slur and move on like usual.
I don't say slur. Stop. Stop it. It's not true.
Super chatted $1.99. Papergate, hey.
What's up?
Viewer time first streaming the catch.
I appreciate that. That was actually your first super chat on a live stream, so maybe you are a first time viewer. Okay.
At the end of the day, guys, just don't be a porn star. It's probably better for your life. Now, again, a lot of these girls end up becoming rich and famous. And
some of them do.
Maybe that's all they want. Maybe they don't really care about what their life looks like.
Some of them do. I do want to say that it doesn't happen for most of them. And like, if you're a girl, I wouldn't recommend going into that field necessarily. It can be very mentally stressful because you are becoming very objectified. You know what I mean? So I would say it's not the glamorous. If you really want to make money, you got to spread it. You know, you might. Like, I remember watching a girl. She was like, you know, I made like 12 grand in 1 month. It was incredible. And then the guy's all unsub because I wasn't spreading my flaps. I was like, damn, you really got to get intrusive. You got to be like a rock climber. You got to do like a deep rock galaxy or whatever it's called.
Past 40, maybe it's not really a concern to them. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I am back to uploading a bit more frequently.
I
know I said that last time, and then I took a week off. But like, a week is better than 3 months, right? So we're back. I'm probably making something tomorrow. I say probably because I'm not sure.
Cool. Cool video.